Did Miss Pauletta get a facelift or something? What's happening? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How y'all doing? All right, let's talk about season 3, episode 4 of Reasonable Doubt. As always, I have my notes down here because perimenopause. So yeah, I asked, did Miss Pauletta get a facelift because I did not recognize her. I thought they had replaced her with a different actress. And if they did, I don't think they did. I think that's the same woman, but she just looks different. Or am I tripping? Child, Bill be popping up to his wife house. He just be showing up, right? And not old dude lying about the skills that he have for coding on his resume, and now he done got Lewis caught up in his shenanigans. Then when Lewis tries to get rid of him, he done like manipulate the situation in front of the boss to where Lewis could kind of get himself in trouble for the whole messy situation. That's why you gotta be careful. All skin folk ain't kin folk, and I know we be trying to help each other out, but you gotta be careful. And like that's why I'm like, I don't really like to vouch for nobody unless I know them. Otherwise, you got to go through all of the same stuff. Like you got to be careful because situations just like this. Now, the one thing that I can't get with on this show is the way these kids be talking to Jackson Lewis. Like that don't be going down in no black households. At least the households that I grew up in. But I grew up in the 80s and 90s. So hey, maybe now that's what's going on in y'all houses. I don't know. I think it's wild. Slamming a damn door. Girl. Then Jack's at the table with her friends, and then the other two girls go to the restroom, and then her one friend was like, it just got really nasty, like really fast. Like you always been a hoe, and you always like. Do y'all like each other? How do y'all talk to each other in y'all friendships? Because I don't think y'all friends. Child, not an Amazon commercial all up in this all up in this show. Like we see what y'all doing. Y'all getting Now, Jack's dad has some audacity, right? Because she has clearly, her and Lewis have clearly set boundaries about you being able to have access to our kids. And then you gonna sneak your way into while Miss Pauletta is babysitting, you just gonna show up. Then when Lewis went down to confront him about it, he talked all kind. I thought for sure Lewis was gonna light him up, but he just backed down, and I was like, "Is this real?" Like I feel like he would have swung on him. Cause what do you mean? And that's why I despise people who do stuff to children and deadbeat dads. I can't with them. Cause I cannot. But he's figured a way to finagle himself all up in Jack's life, and I know she wants to give him a shot, but no, ma'am. He just gives like creepy, undermining energy. We also see in this episode that Ozzy finally reveals to his parents that he was SA'd as a child, and they're going to use that as a strategy for his trial moving forward. So he wanted to disclose that before it was, aired out in the public. And child, we found out that his doggone, what's her name, is Monica. Now, I can't remember and I don't have time to look, but I believe she was his manager. But I was like, girl, you down here doing the wrong stuff when you should have been down to the paint. You always doing the wrong stuff. But that's a fine woman, ain't it? Anyway, not much was going on in this episode. It was like a short episode too. It was like 50 minutes. I feel like it typically is run longer, but I feel like this was kind of like a filler episode. Not much going on here. So let me know your thoughts on episode 4 of season 3 of Reasonable Doubt, and I'll chat with you guys in the next one. Peace.